Good morning, boys and girls. We're going to have a short morning message today. I know you've got lots that you need to get done, so we won't go through everything we've learned so far. We're just going to go ahead and read it, and I'll read, then you'll read with me, and we'll move on to talking about some of the things that are in our message. All right, are you ready? Listen first. September 23rd, 2020. Dear boys and girls, it is Wednesday. Do you have any pets? I have a dog, many cats, and 7 chickens. Love, Miss Phrase. So I kind of live out in the country and have a little small farm, and I have my puppy that I just got, and then I have 7 chickens that I love. They're so cool. And then I have a lot of cats. I seem to get everybody else's cats. If you've ever been someone whose cats kind of show up at their home, that would be me, because I take care of them. And so the one cat that I actually chose to have is my grandmother's cat. When we lost my grandmother, he needed a home, so I've had him for the last 4 years, and he's my oldest cat. And then I have some other cats that just kind of came to live at my house that I feed. And then every once in a while I have a few who show up because it's the country and they need somebody to feed them and take care of them. And pets are so fun. I would love to hear about your pets. If you want to write me a letter or a picture and send it to me sometime, I would love to know more. I know about some of your dogs and have seen you guys with your chickens or different things. So I know that some of you have pets. Tell me about them sometime. All right, let's echo. September 23rd, 2020. Your turn. September 23rd, 2020. Dear boys and girls. Dear boys and girls. It is Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Do you have any pets? Do you have any pets? I have a dog, many cats, and 7 chickens. I have a dog, many cats, and 7 chickens. Love, Miss Phrase. All right, now your turn. Love, Miss Phrase. I'm going to go ahead now, count down, and then we all read together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. September 23rd, 2020. Dear boys and girls, it is Wednesday. Do you have any pets? I have a dog, many cats, and 7 chickens. Love, Miss Phrase. All right, great. So the thing I wanted to talk to you about today during our morning message is what it means to become a reader. You know, at the beginning of kindergarten, a lot of the books that we read together, if you were with me, were books that were predictable. And what that means is that I could tell you what the first page said, and you knew that all the other pages said the same thing. The only difference was the last word. And so we looked at that picture clue to help us know what the last word in the sentence was. And that is a fabulous way to start reading. The reason is because you start to look at those words that are repeating, and the more you look at a word and say it and think about it and hear it at the same time, the more you're going to remember that word. It's practicing reading. So I see sometimes at the beginning of the year that kids will really be looking at that word and they'll be practicing that word. And then that word becomes a part of their schema in their brain. It's something they just start to know, and they don't have to think about it anymore. It's just like that. And then sometimes I see a kid who has a book, and this is how they're reading. Let's say this is a predictable book. I see the dog. I see the cat. Now, they're remembering the book, but they're not really reading the book. When I read the morning message with you, I point at the words. And the reason that I point at the words is because I want your eyes to be looking and your ears to be hearing and your brain to be thinking. You should be starting to say, hey, I see that sound. I know that word, it's a popcorn word. We need to start making these connections to the things that we're reading. It's really important that we focus our attention and that we're sure we know what's going on in our message. So make sure that when I read and when I point, that is what you are doing. You really got to kind of pull it in and make sure that you are focused on our lessons when you come. You know, that is where you will start to see yourself learning, and you'll be like, wow, I know that now. And that's amazing. All right, let's go ahead and find those sight words. Tell me when to butter up a popcorn word. Did you say stop? Oh, I hope so. And. That's a popcorn word. A-N-D, and. Did you catch it? I-T, it. Ah, there's is. It is. You guys could even write sentences. It is whatever you want to say. Did you catch Y-O-U? You. Ah, there's that word I. And that word A. Oh, and then we have and again. A-N-D. All right, let's count those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to make the popcorn. So we have 7 popcorn words today. Let's read them together. And it is. Are you looking like I told you to? Are your eyes on that word? Are they thinking? Are you thinking in your brain or hearing it with your ears? Do that. Let's start over. I want to make sure you're really focused because this is where we review popcorn words. And it is you, I, a, and. After you watch this lesson, it might be fun to go get one of your books from your house and look through it. Look at the words. Do you see any of our popcorn words? I see the. I see was. I see to. I see was again. Go find some of those popcorn words inside of your books. You'll be so surprised, and before you know it, you'll be reading those books. Have a great day. I'll see you soon.